old school right there. Hey, music these days ain't got nothing on that there. That music is timeless, legendary. It's music that, meant something. Y'all not making no timeless music nowadays. Why is that? First of all, I want to say rest in peace to the late, great Aretha Franklin. A little late on it, but it's my first video since it happened, so I'm on time, all right? Anyways, we're on the topic of timeless music and why there aren't any today. Really from like the late 1990s to now. Start with number one. I think that's a lie. But let's analyze the difference between now and back then. Put it in perspective. Let's start with the obvious. Technology, social media, how music is made, how music is heard. We are in a time now where an album could be released at midnight, and by 12:10, there'll be 10 articles critiquing it. And then by the morning time, people tired of hearing the album already. Back then, they had to catch it on the radio or whenever they could. That made listening to the track that much more enjoyable because they didn't have that instant access to it. Maybe if you try to record it on a cassette tape, get a record player or whatever. You talking like you know something about a cassette tape. It was before your time. Whatever, old matter. Anyways, this put the anticipation and the appreciation of the music automatically at a greater level. And that just carried over through the years. We have less appreciation for music now, partly because of how available the music is. Not only that, we have a lot more talent exposed now than there was back then. What you saying, we ain't had no talent back then? Keyword is exposed, people. Ain't no telling how much talent was kept under the wraps back then. But what I mean is, a 5 song can come out today. By the end of the week, 100 covers on YouTube. 10 of them are arguably better than the original song. At that moment, the quality of the song diminishes. Nowadays, we have a mindset of there's always somebody better. But back then, if the song was fire, it was just fire. And when there was multiple fire artists, 5 songs, they was all just fire. It wasn't like one person had to be better than the other. They was just fire. Nowadays, people act like they can't like more than one artist or one type of artist or whatever the case may be. Y'all know what I mean. It's like people don't want to like or enjoy shit without trying to find something better. There are plenty of songs made in the late 90s till now that I feel like if they were made back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, hell, some of the 80s, they would be legendary / iconic. But now it's like, we don't even get an artist a chance. You got plenty of one-hit wonders or one-album wonders back in the day that we still consider legendary. That we still hear today. And let old Matic tell it, that's that old school. That old school right there. We have this nostalgic attitude towards everything. Yeah, like entertainment can't get any better. Yeah, of course. We got some BS out here today. But there was some bullshit back then too. They just ain't had YouTube to expose it. Look. All I'm saying is, we do have some classics out here. Starting from the late 90s to now, because that's the time period I feel like where classic and legendary started dropping off. But during this time period, there's some music out there I feel like should be considered classic. Here's a few examples. Of course, this is all subjective and mainly opinion. I'm just saying, we got some hits out there. You got old school songs that repeat the title of the song for 75% of the song. And those are considered masterpieces. And none of the songs we got now can compete with those. People just love living in the past. Nobody could be better than anybody that was great before them. That's a topic for another day though. Michael Jackson versus Beyonce is my next topic though. Anyways, my main point is we got good music out here too. Just because the sound changed doesn't make it automatically not great. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Oh, and do me a favor. Go ahead and comment some songs from the late 90s till now that you feel like should be classics and or legendary. Doesn't matter the genre. But as usual, those are my thoughts. That's what I think. But who am I?